Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We're going to take the journey into a handstand. Very exciting. Now don't get intimidated. It's not going to be super intense, but it's also not going to be super beginner. If you want something that's more at an introductory level, check out my 1-month beginner yoga challenge and you can start your journey there. When I started the practice, I had no idea how to do a handstand, and I'm going to share with you some strengthening techniques in the body and in the mind that will help you find your handstand one day. Remember that the journey of the pose is actually the goal. So it doesn't matter whether you ever do a handstand. It matters what kind of person you become along the way. Bring your hands together and we'll initiate the sacred space of our practice with the sound Om. Gently bring your hands down. We'll start off with a few deep breaths, bringing your attention down into the inner body. So suck the belly in. Think about lifting the ribs away from the hips and firm your pelvic floor. From that place of inner awareness, begin to initiate the breath using the sound sa as you inhale and ha as you exhale. So inhale. Exhale. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Maintaining a sucking in sensation with the low belly. Grab a yoga block, or if you don't have a yoga block, grab an object that's about the distance or width of your shoulder girdle. And hold on to the block or your object, like a water bottle or even a hand weight, and then inhale as you raise the block out in front of you, holding the block at your shoulder height, and we'll stay here for 5 breaths. 1. We're starting to build solid structural foundation in your shoulders. 2. Keep the belly drawn in. 3. 4, inhale and draw the block above your head, pull the ribs in, and simultaneously reach up, and we'll hold it here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, draw the belly inside. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, block all the way down. Inhale, rise it all the way up. Exhale, pull the abs in, take it down. Inhale, all the way up. 3 more. Exhale, down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Last one. Exhale down. Feel your shoulders. Take it up. Hold it up. 1. The more you reach up, the more you pull down with your lower abs. 2. Pull it in. 3, 4. Almost there. And 5. Exhale all the way down. Good. Release the block for a moment. Move it over to the side. Now we'll start working on the shoulders even more. So let's move on to the hands and knees. Now, what many people don't understand with handstand is that handstand is both strength and flexibility in the shoulders. So that's what we're going to be working on. Let's start off working on the strength, because we've already begun to activate that with the block. Take your hands shoulder width apart, grip your fingertips, root down into the knuckles, and press into the heels of the hands. Keeping the knees together for the hands and knees plank, let's retract and protract the shoulders. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, take it up. Working on that solid strength. Keep it going. Take it up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, big push, take it up. And now lift your hands and let's walk the plank a little. All right, so this is our hands and knees plank, and this is giving you a sense of how to push from your shoulders. And then let's walk the plank a little forwards. We're walking it forward, forward, forward. And then let's come on back. And let's just warm the wrists up at the same time as we warm the shoulders up. Now we're working strength and stability through the shoulder girdle, strength and stability through the core of the body. And then now we're going to work flexibility. Walk your hands forward and then slowly sink the top of the head down, coming up onto your fingertips, and let your armpits open down. We'll stay here for a couple breaths. 2, 3, 4. Flatten the palms if possible and reach your chest down to the ground, returning on your fingertips. 1, 2, 3. Keep the belly drawn in. 4, and think about releasing your armpits down to the mat. 3, belly sucks in, 4, and 5. Slowly reach down and then push it slowly back, back, back. That pose is always a little awkward to get out of. No worries. And now we're back to our hands and knees plank. And then let's slowly and calmly press up, rounding the back and come all the way up to the plank. Curl your toes under and inhale, come on up to plank. Plank is one of the best poses to work on the strength and stability for handstand. So you may have learned plank another way, but for today we're doing plank for handstands. So draw the belly in, squeeze your thighs, grip your fingertips. Let's hold it for 5. 1, 2, steady your mind. 3, 4, and now retract, protract. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, down. If you feel your shoulders burning, that's part of the strengthening process. Make sure your joints are okay. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, down. Inhale, take it up. 1 more. Exhale, down. Inhale, take it up. Hold it, hold it. Exhale, down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Let's stay in downward facing just for a moment. Come onto your feet, hips width apart, and belly sucks in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching your gaze forward, slowly, let's come on back to plank. So hands shoulder width apart, take your shoulders right over the palms and suck the belly in, and let's start walking the plank. Make sure your abs are really pulled in and walk your plank. Walking the plank, walking the plank. Here we go, try to have a little fun with it. Don't overthink it. It's almost like you could be a duck. Quack, quack, quack. And you walk around like a little duck. Just imagine you're a duck, and you only have your hands. These are like little duck feet. Quack, quack. And here you go. Go for a little walk. Take your duck for a walk, and then come on back. And let's keep walking. All right? Keep your feet together. And let's just do that one more time. Walk your duck. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Here we go. Quack, 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 quack. Back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Come onto your knees and slowly full child's pose for just a moment. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. One more time. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. Good. And then let's come on back to the hands and knees this time. Okay, on the hands and knees, we're going to practice drawing the knee into the chest. A very important lesson when we start to work on our handstands, how to keep the knee into the chest and the hip closed rather than open. So, starting off on the hands and knees, grip the fingertips, round the back, and then inhale, right knee into the chest, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now extend the leg back and open the hip. 1, 2, you'll notice that when the hip is open, it starts to feel more like a back bend position. 3, 4, and set it back down. Let's try the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Send it back. 1, 2, keep the belly drawn in and the shoulders stable. 3, your hips as square as possible. 4, and step it down. Now, if you want to repeat that again on your hands and knees, totally good. But if possible, we're going to take that all the way up to plank. So from your fingertips, come on back to plank, hold it, and right knee into your chest. 1, belly inside. 2, 3, 4, and all the way back to the 3-legged dog for a moment. 2, 3, 4. Look forward and let's settle that foot down. Switching your gaze forward and then back to plank. Get your plank nice and solid. And then inhale, left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there. Big push. Use your abs. And 5. Settle the foot down. Suck the belly in and let your hip slowly extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's settle that foot down. Return to downward dog for a moment. Keeping again the belly drawn deeply in. Nice deep breath. Looking forward, slowly drag your feet forward, keeping the knees into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost there, big push, big push. Exhale, sit down, and cross your feet underneath you, and come on through. Now, I promised you some handstands. We're not yet ready for it. We're gonna do just a little bit of core. You may have thought we've done core already, but when you get your shoulders and your core really tuned in together, that makes for a really good handstand. And point your feet. Slowly engage the lower abdominal muscles and inhale, Navasana. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 1, 2. Squeeze your butt. 3, 4. Squeeze the thighs. Come on back up. Woo. And exhale down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on back up. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way back up. Exhale, go back down, and knees in, take it out. In and out to keep your chin tucked in and out. Exhale, pull it in, all the way 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 out. One more, hold it in, hold it in. 1, 2, hold the back of your neck. 3, 4, cross your feet, all the way up. Okay, just a little bit to get the core fired up. I always like the first handstand against the wall. All right, so we're gonna go to the wall. You can pull your mat so that your mat is close to the wall, or if you're comfortable without a mat, you can also do it without one. I'm gonna move the mat over, because we're gonna do a few little wall exercises. Now, how are you gonna test your distance to the wall? Okay, come close to the wall and place your toes right against the wall and reach your arms up, placing your forehead on the wall. So you want to look at your feet, and wherever your heels are, that's going to give you an indication of how close to the wall you want to be. So you look down here, so there's the heel, and you want to sort of put the heel of the hand kind of right where the heel of the foot is, and that gives you a little bit of space between your fingers and the wall. Not too much space. If you're too far away from the wall, then you will create a banana back rather than a straight spine. So now here we go. Grip your fingers, press up from the shoulders. We're just going to kick up to the wall. We're going to hold it for 10. Here we go. And inhale. Come on up. Nice and easy. Big push up. Try to get your head and your butt against the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on down. Shake it out. And we're going to do it again. Okay, next one, if possible, you're going to round the back and try to put your back against the wall as well. So we're going to do a set of 3. Here we go. Remember, don't just listen to me count, actually count out loud yourself, because this will make sure that you're breathing. So here we go. Find that same setup. If you need to check your distance, you can check your distance. Okay, then inhale. We're going to just easy. Come on up. Okay, big push up. 1, check yourself. If your shoulders by your ears, your arms are straight, all is good. Tuck your chin under and back against the wall. 2, 3, keep pushing up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on down. Okay, so that was number 2. I said we were going to do 3. So what are we using the wall for right now? We're using the wall for strength, alignment, and endurance. We're not using the wall for balance, so you don't need to worry about balancing. So you might notice that when I bring my head, it doesn't really matter where you're looking because it's not about balance. Your balance is often defined by where your gaze is. So, but right now you're just using the wall to build strength, stamina, endurance. I'm ready for the number 3. So this is our 3rd wall handstand. Okay, now get yourself in position. And fingertips grip, check your distance. Now don't kick with the head, so when you jump, you've got to kind of drop your head under. Don't push the head on to jump, or you may find your neck feeling a little uncomfortable. So here we go. Now inhale, up, big push, 1. And if your head and your butt are against the wall, you're looking at the space between your fingers, but if possible, you're tucking under and the back is against the wall. 1, 2, 3, even distribution between the right and the left hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on down. Okay, let's shake that out for a moment. Okay, now after we shake it out, give your wrists a good little shake, just let it go. Now that was your first few handstands. You're gonna feel muscles in the shoulders working. And now we're gonna do another handstand against the wall. We're gonna actually get up against the wall with the chest against the wall. So this is like another little handstand drill. This is actually kind of hard. So if you're feeling fatigued, take it easy, all right? So first way we're gonna do is we're gonna walk our plank up the wall. And we're not gonna go to a full sort of handstand, we're just gonna go a little bit up the wall. So here we have a plank. Walk your left foot, the right foot, and then just walk, 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 walk. Stay a comfortable distance and move your shoulders forward, and let's hold it here. 2, 3, 4, right side, left side, and then come on down. Rest for a moment, shake it out. We're gonna do it again and see if you can get a little bit closer, okay? So this is hard. So remember when we're walking the plank, this is the prepare of how to walk, and you really get a push from the shoulders. We're gonna do it again. Here we go, fingertips. Take that kind of reverse plank, and it's like you're thinking about your car going in reverse, okay? So imagine that you got a camera on your butt so you can see where you're going. So here you are, going up the wall, there it is, up, okay. Press, 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 go a little closer, 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 and that's good for this one. 2, 3, move your shoulders forward, 4, and 5. Right side, left side, right side, left side. Keep your body relatively in one piece, and then down, 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 and rest for a moment, shake it out. We did 3 of the other ones, we're gonna do 3 of these. All right, so the third one, I'm gonna show you a little bit of an easier way to get in. I will say that this easier way is only easier if you're flexible. So if your hamstrings are a little tight, don't try this one. Just sit this one out, back yourself up the wall, just like we did before. Okay, so if you find that you have relatively good flexibility, you can go close to the wall, all right? And then place your hands, I'm actually gonna do it from this side, okay? So you can go close to the wall, place your hands sort of near the position that you want, and then you just kind of open the legs and pick yourself up so you're much closer, and then you can more easily get close to the wall. If you're close to the wall, tuck your head under. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Look forward, and then walk, 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 and then right when you feel comfortable, you just drop that leg down and come off. Now you can see you need to be more comfortable with the flexibility to get up in that third way. So that third option is really if you feel comfortable and flexible. And guys, remember, this is not a beginner's class. This is something you want to have a good level of strength and flexibility before you try. Okay, I'm going to turn the mat back. Okay guys, check in with yourself for a moment and notice if you've had enough. If you feel your shoulders and your core really fatigued, you know what, that was good for today. You can just observe the rest of the video and then continue to do these little handstand drills until you get more strength. But if you felt your shoulders are strong, you're not too burning, you're not too fatigued or winded, we're gonna try our first handstand away from the wall. And this is just an easy step up handstand, one knee into the chest, one knee reaches, one leg reaches straight up. Here we go. So now come on up onto your hands, and we want to do this step-up position just by moving weight from your feet forward into your hands, almost like you're from your legs, and then you just step forward. So let's just do that a few times. Start off in kind of like a mini downward dog, so not the full dog, just a mini dog, and your hands are shoulder width apart, and then the belly draws in, and take your right foot forward and just step up, and then back. So you notice this doesn't take a lot of energy to just step forward and then back. So your right foot leads and then the left foot comes off. And let's just do that a couple of times. And the right foot leads and the left just comes off. And now again, the right foot leads and the left just comes off. Okay, now shake it out for a moment and we're gonna get all the way up. So now you're gonna think like this. Hands push, shoulders on top of the hands. Hips on top of the shoulders. Knee, right knee into your chest. All right, so here we go. All right, so you're in your mini dog. And now don't worry about doing a handstand. We're just gonna give it like 3 tries, okay? So here we are, mini dog. Mini dog likes to step onto the hands. So here we go, we're just a mini dog. Step exhale down. Inhale, step up onto the hands, exhale down. Inhale, step up onto the hands, and hold it if you can. 1, big push up from the shoulders, grip your fingertips. 2, 3, if it didn't happen, just keep trying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on down. Okay. Pause for a moment and just shake it out. Okay, we're gonna do it again. This time, if you catch the balance, I'm gonna show you how to lift that second leg up so you can find your vertical line. So this is really hard, guys. It took me like 5 years to really find out even just the basic balance in a handstand. So never get frustrated. It's a work in process. The journey of handstand is about learning how to believe in yourself even when you fail. So let's do that again. Here we go. So if you're still working on finding the balance, just continually try. If you got the balance, I'm going to talk you into the vertical line. All right, so it's just an easy step up. So again, hands, press, shoulders over the palms, hips over the shoulders, knee into your chest. Knee into your chest means your core is going to be using itself to stabilize along the center line. If your knee is open, your back muscles are going to pull yourself into an extension or a banana shape. So here we go, mini dog. Inhale, step up. Give yourself 3 tries. Inhale, step up. Exhale down. Inhale, step up. Hold it. Hold it. If you're holding it, press up from the shoulders and then touch the thigh with your right foot and glide up your thigh, using that as a tracking device. Your left thigh is a tracking device. Find your vertical line, hold for 5. 1, 2, keep pressing up. 3, 4, feel the vertical line, and 5. Come down the same way, knee to your chest, and all the way down. Shake it out for a moment. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, some things to avoid. Kicking too hard. So this is not like a slingshot. You're not trying to slingshot yourself up onto your arms. You're just trying to step up onto the arms. Nice and easy. No big deal. Just a step up. So you think about that relatively easy as a step up rather than a slingshot. You don't want to fling yourself up. You want to do this with control, with a calm and equanimous mind. All right? Now, let's see about the possibility of jump up with both knees at the same time. This is relatively difficult handstand entry, but it's really useful to try. So again, we start off in our mini dog and then pressing up from the shoulders. Here we go. So now, both knees into your chest. Then just try to balance knees into your chest. Don't worry about going all the way up, just both knees into your chest. Same concept, fingers, knuckles, heel of the hand, shoulders over the palms, hips over the shoulders, knee into your chest. That's what you got to say to yourself, all right? Don't try to do a handstand. Focus on the journey. Fingers, press. Here we go. Bend your knees. Inhale, jump. Exhale down. Inhale, knees into your chest. Exhale down. Inhale, knees into the chest. Exhale down. Inhale, knees into the chest, hips over the shoulders. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, knees together as much as you can, and 5. Exhale, come on down. So this is a harder version because you're jumping both knees in synchronicity. You need a little more core, a little more flexibility. Let's do that one more time, and if you catch the balance, again, shoot it up to the vertical line. And if not, just continue practicing with full faith that one day it's going to happen. Here we go. So don't get mad at yourself. Don't get mad at your arms are not too short, your butt's not too big. Don't get mad at yourself. It's just a learning process, right? Be real patient with yourself, but at the same time, be a little disciplined. So try really hard, but at the same time, practice non-attachment to the results. You don't get to decide the day you do the handstand. The only thing you get to decide is that you're never going to quit trying, all right? Here we go. Now, mini dog. Now again, mini dog is now jumping, but it's not a big jump. It's just a jump from here to there. So it's like that, except your hips have direction to go forward and up. All right. So shoulders over the palms and hips over the shoulders. Bend your knees and inhale, jump. Exhale down. Inhale, forward. Exhale down. Inhale,
forward, and really pull the knees into the chest. If you catch the balance, grip your fingertips, knees squeeze together, let your hips reach the vertical line, tuck your tailbone a little, and slowly straighten both legs, squeeze your thighs in your butt. 1, 2, gaze is steady. 3, 4, try to lock your shoulders, squeeze the butt in the thighs, extend the shoulders, and knees into the chest. And exhale down. A little rocky on the way down for me there. Hopefully it was better for you. Just shake that out for a moment. We're gonna do the puppy pose to release the shoulders. So those are our handstands for today. Wherever you got to, you got to. You could do way more, you could do way less. It's totally where you are in your journey. Nothing happens magically the day you do a handstand, but things happen magically every day that you learn on the journey of yoga. So here we go. Walk your hands forward, nice easy puppy pose. You can go straight down to the chest if you like, coming up onto your fingertips. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly, calmly, bring your knees into your chest. Full child's pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift the head, walk your knees a little forward, cross your feet underneath you, and slowly, calmly roll your spine gently down for a moment. And roll your spine gently down for a moment and just pause, cultivating an attitude of patience, kindness, and forgiveness towards yourself. Pull the right knee into your chest. Easy reclining twist all the way over. We'll stay for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to the center. Let's swap that out. And exhale over to the left side with your hands, over to the right side with your left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to the center. Bend both of your knees and grab your yoga block. We're going to release the upper back a little bit. Lift your head off the ground for a moment, placing the block right behind your sternum and lifting your ribs up and over the block. Exhale as you drop back, bringing the hands up over your head and elongating the legs. And just allow yourself to relax. You can cross your hands over each other, or you can also interlock the fingers, whatever's more comfortable for you. 1, 2. Think about just softening, releasing, letting go. 3. You did a lot of hard work today with your handstands, and we're balancing that now with just a little relaxation. 4. And 5. Good. Bend your knees, grab onto the block, take the block, turn it sideways, placing the block right on your sacrum. Stretch your legs out, bringing the feet towards each other. Make sure the block is on the sacrum and not on your lower back. And we'll just again hold that for a couple breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold on to the block. Bend your right knee back and hold on to the block. Bend your left knee back, gliding your feet under, and slowly another 5 breaths. 1, almost like you're hanging on the block just to release your hips. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Forward, forward, lift the hips up. Exhale, release the block. Close your eyes and rest for a few moments.
Slowly allow yourself a deeper breath, moving the fingers and toes, bending your knees, bending the elbows. With a nice big inhale, as you exhale, bring the knees into your chest, give a little squeeze. Inhale and exhale, roll onto your side. So come on back up to a comfortable seated position. And take a moment and just reflect on your journey of handstand today. Wherever you got to, it's most important that you practice patience and tolerance. The decision to be strong is the decision to never quit, no matter how impossible it seems. If it was easy for you, it'll be easy to believe that you'll have a rockin' handstand. But the harder it is for you, the more spiritual strength that you're required to cultivate along the journey. Most importantly, believe in yourself and never give up. Bring your hands together and we'll end with the sound Om. Om. Thank you so much for letting me be your guide into the inner tradition of yoga. Namaste.